Well, we've got a question here. Let me read it out for you. Nice to connect with you. My end goal is to get my health back on track. I'm so sick of yo-yoing and having poor health. It's a shitty existence. It affects me from living life fully and making any dreams I have impossible to reach. At the moment, my main focus is to try to overcome these gut issues so I can actually get the fruit in to start putting some weight back on and feel better and take my health to levels I've never been able to experience, because before I kept falling off the wagon, eating shitty food, bringing me to my demise of health problems. But now at age 41, it seems like I'm just not recovering like I used to be able to do, but I'm trying my hardest. I've stopped intake of coffee, alcohol and cigarettes 10 months ago, and crappy foods I've been able to complete. I'm going fast forward here. I've been a victim mentality. I want to feel what it's like to feel it, be inside a healthy, vibrant body before I die, bro. I said this quite a few times and turning a corner, never going back. Always find myself going back there. So, goals for the future, when I get back on track, I'd love to travel around and visit people's properties, start a YouTube channel. I'm not sure what the question is. I need to do something to propel me to the tropics and the fruit that grows there, because there's just a lot of other crap where I am in the Central Coast of New South Wales. I really do think that make a difference having amazing fruit of inspiration. Dude, you're not alone. I'm going to be right straight up fucking honest with you, because that's just how I am. When people ask me life questions, like what should I do with my life, I'm just going to answer the fucking truth for that one, alright? I ain't gonna bullshit. If anyone asks me a question, what should I do with my life, I'm gonna tell you fucking straight up. And most people are gonna hate my fucking answer. But hey, that's just who I am. Dude, so this is a guy met 2009, he came to a retreat me and Freddie put on up at Clint's farm in Queensland. 2009 it was, so we were in 2022, so that's 13 years, bro. Alright, 13 years. And you're not the only one, alright? You are one of thousands and thousands of people who have watched my content or I've talked to in person, etc., etc., and have had direction from day one, but have chosen to sort of I don't know about that. Yes, that's too much food, or no sugar's bad, or eating 30 bananas a day is bad. No one eats, like, it's just, and it's not you specifically, but it's a variation of that, But it's like, people, guys and girls, like, things take time, and if you knew how long things take, you wouldn't be fucking around. Flouring around. Well, I'll start tomorrow. He's meant to start 10 years ago, people. He meant to start a year ago. Alright. I'll start when it's like, when I move to this place, when I go to Thailand, or when I go to Australia, or when I go to France, or when blah, 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 blah. When then theory. Today's the day, man. Like, no one's here to fucking save you. Alright? I'll be honest with you. I'm as close as it gets to a savior. As much as some people go, oh my god, Durianrider, grandiose. No, that's true. Look at what I've helped people. Alright? I was watching a mate's challenge, Patrick, Lantern Rouge has become the #1 cycle racing journalism channel on YouTube, probably on the internet. Alright, he was a lawyer and he hated it, and I said, dude, quit, do YouTube, and he did the Durianrider Academy of YouTube Success. So, and he's just cranking. Alright, he's spending 6 figures on licenses for content. That's how much money he's making just at home, reporting on cycling, which he enjoys. Better than being a corporate lawyer like he was before, which he hated. He took action though. He took action, man. So, and it was a very short window of time. He was going nowhere, and then poof, you go on Social Blade stats, he was getting 7 subscribers a month, up to then went jumped up 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Just doing reaction videos to Tour de France stuff like I've been doing forever. But he does it in just his style. Lawyer style, extra detail, and so it's and other people like Maddie Limburner, she stayed in my place, her and Kyle, in 2016, and I said do this, do that, and they did that, all right, and Maddie's making in millions of dollars right now. Not sure she's cut Kyle out of that, but you know what I mean. Again, it's you got to be obsessed with your goal. Whether your goal is weight loss or becoming a better parent, or getting a girlfriend or a boyfriend, or getting a job at the sports store, or having a garden, or owning a fruit farm. Like my friend Clinton, he's a fucking action man. He's talking while he's doing shit. Like he'll be talking and be on the phone doing business deals for his getting money for his fruit farm, etc. He'll be like always business here and thinking about his life goals while he's talking with you. And it's just taking action. Always taking action. So that's the difference what I've learned, guys. I've been around a lot of successful people. Now, just being successful doesn't make you happy. I know a lot of YouTubers are super depressed. I'm just using this as an example. If you want to become a YouTuber and have that income, you got to put the work into it, and it will happen. Which will happen. But it won't make you happy. All right, let's just be honest. That's an income stream, and it might be something you enjoy. But then you have trolls, and you have copyright issues, and you have litigation, and you have all those things, and clout chasers, and stalkers, and just all sorts of clouters and drama, and closet gay guys who want to start drama and blah blah blah. And it's all part of the deal. It's all part of the deal. People who hate sugar, and it's part of the deal, man. It's part of the. It's like riding a bike. You have crashes, you have dickheads in cars, and just blah 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 blah. You have creaking bottom brackets or something like that. Flat tires, broken spokes, cuts in your tires, whatever. Saddle sores. It's just part of the deal, part of life. You're gonna have problems. Now, in terms of nutrition, bro, like if you want the fruit, go to Thailand, like go to the Philippines, go to Davao City, Philippines, all right, and live there. Some of the best fruit in the world, quite affordable. Meringue, bananas. You got vegan restaurants. They make whatever you want. Give them money, they'll make whatever you want. Davao City, super cheap. You live, $100 a month in Davao. Okay, so if you take $1,000, go over there. Visa's easy to get. Boom. Thailand, if you want a bit more Western, go to Rayong, Thailand, Chanthaburi. I've done all this. I can just offer people this is a solution on a plate. I've done all the hard work. Do that. Lanton Rouge wants to become a successful YouTuber. Okay, do this. Boom, boom, boom. Cranking it. Maddie Limburn wants to become a Ravana, Freely, Bonnie Rebecca, Natasha, just people. Boom, 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 boom. Here you go. I've done it. Try this, and then make it even better. So, living on the Central Coast, New South Wales, and wanting to be into fruit, respectfully, is fucking delusional. Right? It's like me wanting to be a really good cyclist. Let's say I'm 18, I want to become a pro cyclist, but I live in fucking, I live in Central Coast. It's like, no, you could go to Adelaide, do the racing here, and get noticed, and stuff like that, and then eventually go to Europe, cut your teeth in Adelaide. Or it's like if you want to be a girl wants to be a 6-figure income pole dancer, all the best strip clubs in Vegas, and she's living in freaking Kansas. You got to go to Vegas, baby, and get a body like Natasha, ideally. It'll help. So but people are delusional, and I was like that as well. All right, but we're all delusional at some point, and then we realize, hang on, this goal I want, do I really fucking want it, or am I just jib-jabbering? Okay, am I just jib-jabbering? I jib-jabber all the time about things. They're not a priority for me. I'm like, I should probably build that bike, and then just other things get caught up because it's not a priority for me. All right, priority for me every day is having my favourite foods. That's my priority. So that's what I do. Priority for me is having fresh air and a great environment and good people around me. So that's what I do. That's priority. All right, my sleep's priority. My health's priority. Water quality's priority. Speaking of which, where's my water bottle? Priorities. It's almost running empty. When we make something a priority, it fucking happens real fucking quick. We find that we don't take excuses. Oh, blah 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 blah. We just fucking, I just cut straight to the point. Boom, let's go, rock and roll. Put some action down. Let's get it fucking going. No one's here to save you. Alright? I'm as close as it gets, but I'm busy. I'll give you the advice, I'll give you the direction, and then push you off the cliff, you fly. I'm the person who pushes people off cliffs and they fly. That's just how it is. But people stand on the cliff, or they grab the cliff and they grab on the end of it. Oh, Durianrider try to kill me, push him off the cliff, I'm going to take him to court. Durianrider's a rapist, Durianrider's this, Durianrider's that, no. Sometimes I'll push you off the cliff to help you fly, and now you're grabbing on, or you fly back and try and kick me in the face. So it's just, that's what being a teacher and a leader like that, is what's going to happen, Someone said that to me in LA a few years back. They said, dude, you're a fucking leader. You're a fucking leader, whether you like it or not, and you're going to get fucking nut jobs trying to take you down. The more successful you are, the crazier they'll be. And I was like, I don't know about that. And then they were right, So, but it's part of the territory. How can I see myself as a leader if I can't handle criticism or freaking, clout chases or drama or scandals or freaking the boyfriend finds out or whatever, It's part of the deal, man. It's part of the territory. It's like being a marathon runner. You're going to have shin splints at some point. You're going to have some hip issues. It's just part of the freaking deal. You're going to run a race and forget to have enough sugar and hit the wall and lose 20 minutes. So it's just part of the deal. Part of the fucking deal, man. That's what we've got to really understand. Part of the deal. It's part of the deal. Like, if you want to have kids with a woman, that's going to cost you a lot of money. You're going to get sperm jacked and then your life's over. The life that you know, the freedom now, that's going to be over. Things happen. That's okay if that's what you want. A lot of people don't realise it until it happens, but it's too late. Dude, Central Coast, man. Mate, if I was you, I would get the fuck on a plane tomorrow, and go to Thailand. Oh, I've got no money. Fucking get a credit card and get some credit, and then default on that. And then when you're in Thailand, get a job doing whatever, cleaning fucking toilets, man. Right? Whatever the fuck it takes. Right? Just cleaning toilets for $2 a day. If I was into fruit, I'd do that instead of living on the fucking Central Coast Sydney, man. With all the crackheads and fucking... Fuck that, man. You know what I mean? Can't swear too much, it's YouTube, but all the... You know what Central Coast is about, man? So it's some beautiful beaches, but man, degenerates, bro. Degenerates, mate. Fucking degenerates, man. So yeah, man, I would go to Thailand, man. Like, if fruit was my priority, man, Australia's not the place, man. Australia's not the place. There's no, like, even freely up in Cape Trib, man, the fruit up here is shocking, man. You got to go down the Mossman markets and Rusties, and you got to have a car and do all this crazy commuting. You know what I mean? It's an amazing place up there. Beautiful beaches and rainforests, but it's the fruit, man. It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. I only really started enjoying Cape Trib when I was eating rice and noodles at dinner, because I could actually get enough calories and really go and explore and enjoy the place. When I was just eating fruit, it's just too tough, man. It's too tough to get enough calories. For the lifestyle I want to live. I don't want to be a space cadet on the beach going, seeing where that ends up, seeing where that ends up. I didn't build this community and get to where I am today because I was a fucking space cadet, worrying about excess sugar and shit like that, I'm self-made. I didn't have to fucking clout off people and fucking stab people in the back who helped me up. Didn't have to do any of that. I just helped myself get up here and then help people. So, and that's primarily sugar, man. Get the sugar in. So if you've got gut issues, then just live on fruit, celery, white rice, and sugar. Potatoes, there you go. You're done. Quinoa, if you don't mind, Just a tiny little bit of soy sauce, maybe, But no chilies, no onions, no garlic. Easy, man. It's cheap. Thailand, man. Get the fuck out of Australia. Go to Thailand, baby. Fuck this, that meme, fuck this shit, we're going to Thailand. It's straight up simple as that. Like, I look at the people, like, the lives that I've helped switch around. Carp Strong, he was an Adelaide guy, had a criminal record. He's open about this, so he won't mind me sharing. Just to drop kick, his words, some northern suburbs, like Davron Park area, just, in the wrong, just doing stupid shit. His words. And he was working he was a lollipop boy. What that means, like, you hold those lollipop signs that go, turn, stop, go. On the radio, yep, cars coming through, stop, go. That was his job. All right, now he's earning six figures, just talking to people on the street about vegan life. You know what I mean? Cranking the money in, living in UK, just because he took my advice. I mean, he did dog me anyway, but digress in that. But he took the Durianrider template. He said, "What should I call myself?" His name's Joseph Armstrong. So he went by Joe. He said, Carp Strong. He's like, yeah, that's good. He said, Carp Strong. And then he's doing videos. Right? So do videos about Nate Diaz, and that helped him up. And then not videos about this and videos about that. Cranked it up, man. And now he's making six figures. You know what I mean? Like, this, who in the world is getting ex-cons from the shitty suburbs wherever in the world and turning them to six-figure income earners legally, doing what they enjoy doing? Who's doing that, man? Like, what talent scout in the world has done that I'm aware of for free, all right? What payment I get from Joey Carp Strong for turning him into a 6-figure income earner? Stab in the back in a video, cutting tires with Durianrider. Thanks, Joey, mate. You know, but it's just, that's just how the world is. Yeah, that's just how the world is. Some people bite the hand that feeds them. That's just part of the deal. You know, that's what I'm talking about, bro. So, like, yeah, Joey's a great example. Took my fucking advice, took action, and did it. Okay? So, bro, anyone out there, girls or girls, bro, sis, whoever I'm talking to, person's been sitting on the fence, I don't know. It's like, fucking hell, man. You know what I mean? A guy talking to on Instagram the other day, from Adelaide. He's lost, like, 33 kilos in 4 months. You know, put him in one of the last videos. You know, just fuck, I was chatting with him. I said, dude, no oil, no animal, no fats, fruit, rice, sugar, as much as you want till you're satisfied. Done. No restriction of calories or carbs, just fat restriction. Boom. He's like, just do it. Shrinking it down, man. And he's fucking fat, man. You know, his words. He's a fat fuck. So yeah, and he's feeling better now. You know, he's feeling better. That's what it's about. Life's about feeling good and doing good, being good, man. All right. Raising others raises us. So that's just my point, man. Is just like, you know, like, no one's here going to come and save you. I'm as close as it gets, but I'm busy, you know. So I can make these videos. I can't hold people's hands like I used to. I don't need to, because I got my coaching group if you really want that. But there's a time in my life where I really held people's hands, you know. Held Joey's hand, held Maddie's hand, held Bonnie Rebecca's hand, held Freely's hand, held all these YouTubers that I've built up from ground zero, held their hand. But that was my apprenticeship I had to do to become, you know, the leader or the coach or whatever you want to call me, influencer that I am today. That was my apprenticeship. Okay, that was my payment, really. So, you know, at a spiritual level. But yeah, I guess this is how it is, man. Like, it's like being a parent, you know. I guess that's what a parent feels like. You put effort in the kids and they're like, fuck you, dad, fuck you, mom. You know. But that's the deal, man. Is just, fuck, dude, you know. Imagine if you took my advice back in 2009, back in 2010, back in 2011. My advice hasn't really changed, you know. It's probably a bit more aggressive and straight to the point these days because I realise life's short. But you know, like you know, that could be anyone, okay? Could be anyone, people. Like, where would your life be today? You know, when I said do Bitcoin in 2017, go all in, hold, don't sell. You know, and that's gambling. That's why I didn't really get into that too much, because it's gambling. You know, but all my other things that I'm into, man, cycling and that vasectomy, like, man, like, far out. Like, the stories I can tell you from people who had a vasectomy, and the stories, the nightmares I can tell you from people who said, oh, I was going to get a vasectomy, but I was a bit late, Harley. I was a bit late doing it. I was like, fuck you, boy, bro. Damn, you know. I got a lot of people who won't talk to me. You know, I'll see them out in the street sometimes, and they just got the kids, and they're just like, no, Harley doesn't exist. I don't like make it fuss about. I understand, man. I understand. Like, you know, it's like, I'm not gonna go, I told you so. What a douchebag I would be. You know, what a douchebag I'd be to say that. But I will tell you so when it comes to other things in life, the things that you can change. You know, good, mate, fucking, I'm repeating myself. What the fuck are you doing in Australia? You know, like, I look around, like, I've got money, I'm set, I'm good. But if I wasn't, there's no fucking way I live in Australia. Really, like, if I was into a more relaxed, healthy lifestyle, I'd be in Thailand. Like, seriously, what does Australia have to offer people? Now, I'm grateful to be in Australia, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful to be in Australia. I'm just saying, though, you know, what does that really have to offer you compared to Thailand or Philippines, etc.? Like, all those people, a lot of people from the Philippines, they want to come here, and I get it, you know, because you make good money here, send it back to the family, help them. But it's like, you see people in the Philippines who get money from Australia or whatever, their life quality, I mean, then they get a car, and then they get fatter and sicker, and then they bitch about the money, and it's just like, hang on, like, you were really good before, you were really attractive, and fit, and slim, and healthy, then you married a Westerner, and you got fat, sick, and tired, and now you're sending money back so your relatives can buy food, meat, dairy, eggs, oil, the car. When you didn't have a car, you walked everywhere and you're skinny and hot, and now you're turning your family into fat, sick, depressed, nearly dead people. You know, it's like, so people got it all wrong. Like, you know, we're working our asses off in here in Australia to try and get some peace and quiet, and people in Philippines and Thailand got peace and quiet at the beach, and they're like, we want to get out of this and go to the West. The West is where it's at. It's like, no, it's not, man. It's not. I mean, there's pros and cons to every culture, but I would say Asian culture is definitely the best. The community's better. The people get along better. I mean, nothing's perfect, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's better. And if you live there and you haven't been fucking drunk and stoned every day so you can actually fully pay attention to what's going on, you're like, Durianrider, you're right. So, yeah, man, get out of Australia, man. Get the fuck out of Australia. Anton Rouge, he went to freaking Andorra, you know. So, yeah, it depends what your goals are. Like, if Adelaide didn't exist, I would not live in Australia. Like, why? Look how expensive housing is. Like, I see all these young couples getting in debt to get a house and stuff, and I'm thinking, you're going to have a mortgage for like you're going to have a mortgage for 10 years. 20 years, man. Paying off debts for 10, 20 years. Fuck that, man. Just to have a piece of land that you don't even really own, that someone could sue you for and you just lose it any day of the week, you know? You'd crash a car into someone, and they're a lawyer, and it's like, you're done. You know, like, it happens, man. You know, or there's a breakup, or someone puts in a fake rape claim against you and you know, has some, you know, orchestrates some really solid fake evidence, and you're just done and dusted. Or, you know, you marry a freaking gambler and they just fucking, you know, spend all the money, mortgage the house out, now you're paying that off. I've met people that happens, man. It happens. So it's like, Australia, man, it's like, far out. Like, it's a beautiful place to bicycle tour, but it's not as good as Thailand. Like, really, like, the air quality is awesome in Adelaide, though. The air quality. The nature here, really good. The cycling here, unreal. But more and more I look around, I'm thinking, like, damn, like, why would I live in Australia? Really? You know, like, eventually I'll move to Thailand, or Philippines, so Asia. But, no, man, it's like, what are you doing? Seriously, if you're into fruit, simple life, budget life, minimalist, Australia, man. Especially if you're into fruit. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Seriously, Australia is not the place to be if you're a full-on fruit lover. You know, 15 years ago, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, man, it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I know, because I reckon I've eaten more fruit than anyone in Australia in the last freaking 20 years, 19, 20 years. I'll be up there, top 5 minimum. All right, so I know my fruit. And it ain't getting better. So yeah, if you're really into that full-on purity fruit life, Thailand, Philippines. But still, have your sugar, have your white rice. Otherwise you become a freaking space cadet, fruitarian, orthorexic, anorexic, low DHT, freaking anemic. You know what I mean? That ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna do nothing for your life quality. But yeah, that's just the reality right there.